In the shadows of towering libraries, in the hidden corners of ancient monasteries, and buried within vaults of dust-laden tomes, lies knowledge so potent and mysterious that it could rewrite our understanding of history. Imagine for a moment, what if the secrets concealed in these ancient manuscripts could alter the very fabric of our reality? What if the answers to humanity's greatest questions and enigmas were tucked away behind a veil of lost languages and forgotten symbols? You might be wondering what secrets are worth risking everything for. Stay with me, because over the next few moments, we are going to explore the forbidden knowledge hidden in ancient manuscripts, knowledge that could reshape our perceptions and rekindle our curiosity about the mysteries of our existence. As we embark on this journey, consider the implications of ancient texts. These manuscripts are not mere relics, they represent centuries, even millennia of thought, wisdom, and experiences from cultures long past. In many cases, the knowledge they hold was so powerful that it was intentionally obscured or protected. What could be so dangerous that those who possessed it felt the need to hide it? Take the Voynich manuscript, for example, a book that has baffled cryptographers and historians for centuries. This intricate manuscript is adorned with bizarre illustrations, accompanied by a language no one has ever deciphered. Some believe it could be an elaborate hoax, while others argue it holds alchemical secrets or even cures for diseases. Imagine what insight awaits if we could unlock just a fraction of its contents. What insights are trapped within those unreadable pages that could change the course of human history? But the Voynich is just the tip of the iceberg. Across the globe, there are countless other texts, from the Nag Hammadi library in Egypt to the Dead Sea Scrolls in Israel, both of which hold revelations that challenge mainstream interpretations of religious beliefs and moral narratives. What if these manuscripts reveal forgotten truths about humanity? The scholars who decipher these texts often find themselves on paths that blur the lines of faith and knowledge, opening doors to existential questions. Who are we before recorded history? What do we have yet to learn from our ancestors? Let's shift our attention to another intriguing example, the Book of Enoch. This ancient Jewish text, which was popular in the early Christian community, has been relegated to the depths of obscurity by mainstream religious authorities. In these pages, the tales of the Watchers, angels who descended to earth and imparted forbidden knowledge, unfold. The ramifications of this narrative are profound. What if these beings shared groundbreaking information about science and technology, as some assert? Could their teachings have been misinterpreted, leading to a distorted understanding of sin? Think of how this notion shakes the very foundation of theological teachings. What comes next will leave you speechless. Some argue that the prohibition against such knowledge mirrors our contemporary fears regarding how science and ethics intertwine. Could it be that society still grapples with revelations too powerful to confront? While many manuscripts pose intricate puzzles, some go further, intertwining human narrative with the cosmic. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, for instance, reveals insights into the nature of consciousness, the afterlife, and reincarnation, detailing how the soul interacts with the universe. It raises key questions. What if the soul carries fragments of knowledge across each life? Could this ancient text offer guidance, suggesting that enlightenment is a path rooted in understanding our past? Now, pause for a moment. Consider the implications of such learnings on our understanding of life and death. If consciousness indeed exists beyond the physical realm, how might that reshape our societal constructs, our morals, and our relationships with one another? You may also be intrigued by the alchemical codices, which weave together science, philosophy, and spirituality. What could these texts reveal about the transformation of the self? Alchemical manuscripts suggest a deeper intertwining of the mundane and the divine, teaching practitioners to seek personal transformation toward enlightenment. Cocooned within the metaphor of turning lead into gold lies the journey of self-discovery and mastery. Have we lost sight of this ancient wisdom in our pursuit of material wealth? Consider this: in the pursuit of knowledge and progress, how many timeless teachings about the self and the universe have fallen by the wayside? What are the hidden connections we could tap into if only we could rediscover these manuscripts' true meanings? As we venture into exploring these ideas, it is essential to acknowledge the role of censorship throughout history. Many texts were hidden because they posed threats to established power structures. The Inquisition, for example, saw thousands of manuscripts destroyed under the harsh glare of dogma. Who decides what humanity should or should not know? This era of enforced ignorance leaves us questioning, what other valuable knowledge has been lost to time? As we ask these questions, we must also remember the role of oral traditions, which served as guardians of ancient wisdom while written texts endured the cruelty of destruction. The stories passed down through generations in indigenous cultures echo themes often found in far-flung manuscripts: reverence for nature, cyclical understandings of life, and distaste for centralized authority. What wisdom might we gain by honoring and reviving these narratives? The romanticism surrounding lost civilizations, such as Atlantis and Lemuria, opens another vein of inquiry. Could the manuscripts that speak of these great societies hold the key to understanding our possible future? These tales warn of hubris and the inability to harmonize with the planet, lessons that resonate more than ever today. Are we on the brink of repeating the same historical mistakes? What if hidden knowledge from these civilizations could prevent our downfall? But hidden knowledge isn't only about the past, it also feels intrinsically tied to our future. The concept of a global consciousness is emerging in contemporary thought, suggesting that as we layer our stories and wisdom, we may collectively awaken to a newfound understanding. Could ancient texts be urging humanity toward this awakening? What if they are tailored guides for this spiritual evolution? We must also take into consideration how technology plays an increasingly pivotal role in uncovering these ancient texts. With the advent of digital archives and artificial intelligence, the boundaries of accessible knowledge expand exponentially. Scholars and enthusiasts alike are using machine learning algorithms to decode languages that have remained unwritten for centuries. The implications of this reach far beyond academia. What hidden truths await us that once lay dormant, waiting for the right tools and minds to breathe life into them? At this juncture, don't you find it fascinating to ponder the intersection of technology, ethics, and wisdom? As our tools become more advanced, can we ensure we're using them to enhance our understanding and not further obfuscate the knowledge that might hold the key to future salvation? So here we stand, on the precipice of revelation. Having danced through the realms of the forbidden, from the enigmatic manuscripts that lay buried in archives to the whispered secrets of lost civilizations, it becomes evident that we've only scratched the surface of what lies ahead. As we continue this exploration, the next phase is bound to challenge your perception even further. Are we ready to decode the rest of this forbidden knowledge? The world of ancient manuscripts has countless unraveled enigmas waiting for diligent seekers like us. And what if the knowledge they contain holds the very answer to the question we've all been asking: what is the true purpose of human existence? In our next journey into the depths of history, we will peel back the layers of the manuscripts that are, to this day, surrounded by controversy. We'll delve into the debates enveloping these texts, their interpretations often clashing with the conventional views of history. Buckle up, because the upcoming revelations might forever alter how you view not just the past, but also the present in your own journey in this world. Stay tuned, as the adventure into the heart of the forbidden knowledge has only just begun. As we prepare to dive deeper into the realm of controversial texts, we must first confront the nature of the knowledge they contain. The very notion of forbidden knowledge triggers a visceral response, an implication that some truths are better left suppressed. This raises uncomfortable questions about those who control access to knowledge and their motivations. Power dynamics, rooted in fear and desire for control, often dictate which histories are celebrated and which are submerged in silence. The manuscripts that survive tend to mirror the perspectives of those in power, leaving lesser-known narratives obscured. Let's take a closer look at the Gospel of Mary, a text rediscovered in the late 19th century that challenges the traditional male-centric interpretations of early Christian doctrine. This gospel presents Mary Magdalene not just as a close companion of Jesus but also as a wise spiritual leader in her own right. What if this text provides poignant insights into gender dynamics within early Christianity? The implications of recognizing female authority in spiritual matters could be revolutionary. A re-examination of historical narratives can shed light on contemporary societal structures. Coupled with the rediscovery of the Gospel of Mary is the Gospel of Thomas, another ancient text attributed to early Christian thought. This collection of sayings attributed to Jesus emphasizes personal spiritual understanding rather than adherence to dogma. The Gnostic undertones challenge traditional interpretations, inviting readers to engage in a direct relationship with the divine that transcends institutional boundaries. What if this approach were embraced? How might it change our current views on faith, spirituality, and even our communal bonds? An exploration of ancient texts inevitably encounters the subject of the Apocrypha, the writings excluded from the biblical canon. The apocryphal texts raise important questions about who defines Scripture and why certain narratives are marginalized. The Book of Judith, for instance, tells an empowering story of a woman who saves her people, contrasting sharply with prevailing narratives that often sideline female agency. The omission of such powerful examples leaves a gaping hole in our understanding of collective resilience throughout history. Imagine if we embraced the full richness of these narratives. What lost voices could be amplified, and what new discussions could emerge about the power dynamics that have historically silenced them? It is a beckoning invitation to rethink our frameworks and processes of meaning-making in a world that constantly evolves. Next, let's shift gears to consider the implications of these revelations on esoteric traditions, practices, and beliefs often relegated to the margins of mainstream thought. Among these is Kabbalah, a mystical branch of Judaism that explores the nature of divinity, existence, and the soul's journey. The Zohar, a key Kabbalistic text, presents complex metaphysical ideas that challenge mundane understandings of reality. It offers a glimpse into the interconnectedness of all existence, urging followers to understand the divine within the fabric of everyday life. What if the wisdom contained in Kabbalah could bridge spiritual and scientific understandings? Think of the advancements in quantum physics revealing the interconnectedness of all things. Could the ancient teachings echo the findings of modern science? The implications of such a synthesis could shape our understanding of both reality and consciousness. As we investigate such avenues, are we on the cusp of a new renaissance, a world where ancient wisdom and contemporary understanding find harmony? The vision of a united consciousness invites us to ponder the multifaceted nature of existence and our place within it. Tapping into the repositories of ancient knowledge could guide humanity toward a collective awakening, a realization that the past is not a weight holding us down but rather a foundation upon which we can build a more enlightened future. The quest for understanding our interconnectedness is reflected in texts ranging from the Upanishads to the Tao Te Ching, where elements of interconnectedness and harmony resonate deeply. What truths about coexistence and collective purpose lie entwined within these passages? As our exploration continues, we must also address the aspect of lost civilizations and their texts. Legends of Atlantis and its advanced society captivate the imagination, suggesting that great wisdom was lost with its sinking. Plato's accounts serve as a starting point for speculation about not only what was lost but also what might still await our discovery. Could remnants of Atlantean wisdom reside in esoteric traditions or be echoed in myths and folklore? Examining the stories of lost civilizations leads us to ask vital questions. Could these ancient cultures have possessed insights about environmental sustainability? Might they have understood the delicate balance between humanity and nature, lessons we are desperately in need of today? With climate change threatening our very existence, understanding these lost perspectives may provide crucial strategies to navigate our present challenges. At this intersection of ancient wisdom and contemporary crisis stands the realization that many of our struggles today echo those of our ancestors. If we are to progress, we must embrace the intuitive knowledge encoded in these forgotten texts, searching for messages that could instruct us in creating sustainable systems, equitable societies, and conscious living. This journey into the depths of ancient manuscripts also highlights the creative potential of human existence. The Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation epic, reveals insights into the cosmic dance of chaos and order. This primordial narrative emphasizes not just creation but the process of transformation, reminding us that out of chaos can emerge the potential for innovation and rebirth. With the world so often reflecting turmoil, what if we too harness this understanding to navigate turbulent times, finding purpose in the midst of disorder? Moreover, there lies the potential for alchemical transmutation, an overarching theme present in various texts. Across cultures, alchemy signifies the transformation of base materials into noble ones, a desire mirrored in personal growth. It becomes critical to recognize that the alchemical process is as much about inner work as it is about external change. Can we draw parallels with our current endeavors to evolve into more enlightened beings? Instead of merely external successes, perhaps the greater achievement lies in the internal transformation of mindset and spirit. As we contemplate these notions, consider the impact of rediscovering this ancient wisdom on our collective psyche. As the pursuit of knowledge perpetually unfolds, the intertwining of science, philosophy, and spirituality beckons us toward integration. Could the lessons of the past inspire a new paradigm rooted in collective growth, empathy, and ecological awareness? Now, as we move toward a conclusion on this enriching journey, we must acknowledge that the exploration of ancient manuscripts is not merely an academic exercise but a profound inquiry into the essence of what it means to be human. It compels us to confront our roots, evaluate our beliefs, challenge historical narratives, and engage in dialogues that could bridge divides in thought and practice. The quest for forbidden knowledge urges us to be not only seekers of wisdom but also custodians of truth, recognizing the value of diverse voices and perspectives. These texts serve as vessels carrying the collective consciousness of humanity, offering insights into our past and guiding us toward the future. They remind us that knowledge is not static but living, an evolving tapestry of understanding that invites us to participate actively. Thus, we arrive at a pivotal moment, one that demands introspection about our motivations and choices. Are we ready to embrace the delicate balance of knowledge and ethics, facing the responsibilities that come with deeper understanding? The pursuit of ancient wisdom presents a vital opportunity to forge connections beyond time and place, an invitation to engage meaningfully with the human experience. As we conclude our exploration into the depths of hidden knowledge and ancient manuscripts, we stand on the brink of an awakening. Each text, each page, offers a unique glimpse into the vast reservoir of human thought, possibility, and potential buried beneath centuries of ignorance and neglect. From the Voynich manuscript to the teachings of Kabbalah, each fragment serves to remind us that we are contiguous with a lineage of seekers, thinkers, and dreamers. Now, as we carry the lessons of the past into the present, let us approach the future not with fear but with curiosity, ready and willing to embrace the knowledge that could unlock the door to our greatest potential and purpose. The path ahead may be fraught with uncertainty, but it is one of hope, illuminated by the flickering candlelight of ancient wisdom. As we continue this pursuit of truth and understanding, may we remain ever curious, ever daring to uncover what has been so long forgotten. For every mystery unraveled and every truth reclaimed adds to the fabric of our shared destiny, guiding us to a future enriched by the lessons of our past. Let us continue this journey together, bringing forth the light of understanding into our world, a world that is, more and more, yearning for revelation and renewal. The adventure into the heart of forbidden knowledge has only just begun, and the next chapter awaits us with infinite promise.